Not one, but 2 seasons are in production for the Rick and Morty series, with the upcoming 6th season hopefully dropping in 2022. However, Rick's life could be in danger now that he does not get his all-time favorite do-overs, which put together with evil Morty on the loose could spell disaster for our beloved characters, or the other way around. Whatever the case may be, the 6th season is poised to top everything we've seen so far, with the whole sense of logic thrown out the window. One thing is for sure, this is an exciting time to be a Rick and Morty fan, because not only an anime spin-off series is already in the works, but also because of the fact that the series will be getting yet another season, the 6th from the franchise, and there have been some quotes, bits and pieces from which we can say with certainty that Rick and Morty's wait should be over very shortly. The season 5 finale was crazy, as with every other ending of the previous seasons, with this one being simply over the top. And considering how things ended, we even prepared some theories of our own that we will share with you down the line. What the 6th season could tell moving forward, as well as how the wake of season 5 finale and its universe-disrupting conclusion is taken into consideration, could impact the events to come. So, stick with us if you want to know more about the upcoming 6th season, as we try to gather everything we came across for the upcoming season, from who is in the cast, a recap of what has come before, production updates they have gone through over the last couple of months, all the way to what the story of the new episodes might entail. So, without further ado, let's dive right in and see where things stand as we speak, how the whole project is doing, as well as where Rick and Morty's adventures will take us next. A side note, there will be spoilers up ahead if you haven't watched the 5th season of the show, so beware. But with that out of the way, let's go. The 4th season of the series ended in 2020, and the 5th, following the same pattern as its predecessor, ended in 2021. So the most logical thing to think about the 6th season is to expect its release in 2022. Or at least we hope that this will be the case. The impact the COVID-19 pandemic had cannot be measured throughout the entire filming industry, which is also the case with this series, as we cannot determine just how much of an impact it had on Rick and Morty's adventures in the last couple of years. On the positive side of things, the main thing to know is that the production for the 6th season is already in place, with the script being written as we speak, or maybe even finished for the 6th season of the show. In 2020, Dan Harmon revealed at Adult Swim that production has started not only for the 6th season, but for the 7th as well. So, there's that. We will also be getting a 7th season, but a bit later down the line. And to not get too excited in today's video, we're gonna stick with this 6th season, and then move on from there in a later video. Fast forwarding to August 2021, writer Cody Ziegler tweeted out that things have wrapped for season 7. Yeah, you heard us right, which back then also indicated that at least part of the 6th season was already done up until that point. Another update about the upcoming season came from the likes of producer Scott Martyr, who said that the whole crew is working extra hours, with the work being split into 2. One team working on penning the script for the 7th season, and others working on the animating side of things for the 6th season. Everything is put in process. All of this goes hand in hand with what Jerry's voice actor Chris Parnell had to say back in 2020, who pointed out that there will be less and less time period to wait for the upcoming seasons of the show, which is visible now that we know that both of the upcoming seasons are being put in process simultaneously. Thus, given the accelerated process compared to the previous seasons, we think that it is more than certain that we will be getting the 6th season in 2022, and the 7th following only a year after that. And while we are here, according to our educated guesses, and judging from the previous seasons, we think that it'll be the September-November window when we'll probably get to see the premiere of season 6. However, don't take our word for granted just yet, as this is all just one big speculation for now. From what we could find, it seems like all the regulars will be returning for the 6th season, which means that Justin Roiland will be reprising his roles as both Rick and Morty. Sarah Chalke should return as Beth, alongside Chris Parnell, who we mentioned before as Jerry, and Spencer Grammer as Summer. Recent years have shown that the series is not shy to use guest stars more liberally, including the likes of Taika Waititi, Elon Musk, and Steve Buscemi. all of whom have appeared across the past 2 seasons of the show. And with that in mind, and given the show's popularity growth over the last years, we should be expecting more and more guest stars lending their voices for different characters. One thing we all wait to happen is for Dan Harmon to fully pay homage to his other cult comedy Community. The main cast of Greendale's study group has nearly all shown up in the Rick and Morty series, with some exceptions. The list includes Allison Brie, Jim Rash, Jillian Jacobs, and Joel McHale, who have all had parts to play in this series, with Donald Glover still missing and the one who will probably be the hardest one to get on the show. As for the plot side of things, from what we've seen so far, every season finale managed to upset the status quo. In the previous seasons, we got to see Space Beth, the death of Bert Person, and Rick being sent to space jail. And if you thought nothing could get crazier, the 5th season topped everything off, with the finale setting up either a wilder or more restrained Season 6. 2 sides of a coin which could go to show that both of the outcomes are more than likely to happen. The 5th season ended with Evil Morty blowing up the Citadel and destroying the central finite curve. This new construct was used by Ricks to wall off realities and universes that did not feature a version of Rick that was not the smartest person in that particular universe. Evil Morty even made his way into a universe in which Rick is not the smartest person. So what he could find there? Something our Rick and Morty will have to discover. However, we think that they will need a little bit more time before that happens. And this all falls down to the portal fluid Evil Morty used in his master plan, which gives a very real chance that Rick C-137 will not be able to freely hop universes, which coincidentally extends to other Ricks we have seen in the show. This is very important, as it gives the series a great deal of finality, a change that laughs in the face of logic while also shrugging off any real consequences. Thus, when everything is considered, Rick should tread carefully in the foreseeable future, as he does not have any do-overs this time around. The upcoming season will not put Evil Morty in the focal point, as his adventures hold an infinite amount of potential now that we know that Rick's portal hopping is no more, walled off by the central finite curve, and us getting an even greater danger to our Rick and Morty than anything we've seen so far. That, or given the show's tendency to make everything a joke, everything could be back to normal the second minute the 6th season starts. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, when do you think Season 6 will release? And now that you've heard what we have to say about the story side of things, about what is coming up, according to you, what will be the big game changer that we should be expecting in the near future? But also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.